so you want the easiest way to remove negative items. Well, hey, guess what? We are live, and I'm going to give you this simple and repeatable formula that you can use to remove any account on any credit report. This is not rocket science, okay? Now, there's so many people who are saying, oh, you just have to go to the CFPB and blah, blah, blah. Look, we'll talk about that a different day, but I'm here to tell you right now, that is not the way that you're going to remove negative items from your credit report. And if you do go to the CFPB prior to exhausting your remedies, then hey, number one, they're not going to pay attention to you because you didn't do anything that you were supposed to. And B, when it is time to go to the CFPB, you're not going to have your proof that there's been violations and all that. And hey, guess what? Your negative items just aren't going to come off. So why don't you just skip all that? Stop trying to fool the system and beat it. And this is what you can use to beat the system. And I'm literally giving you one example. We are breaking down this simple and repeatable formula that you can literally use for any negative item, a collection, a foreclosure, a repossession, a bankruptcy, a judgment, a tax lien, any of those, okay? And down in the description, you can also find other things like my collection tactics playbook, which literally breaks down how to dispute any collection that you have on a credit report, in addition to the full and complete validation of debt method. And that also includes all of the letters, as well as how to utilize small claims. Not only that, but you can also find the link to the go-to credit sweep cheat sheet. And this is literally going to show you exactly how to create the perfect dispute letter, how to create the perfect dispute reason, disputing specific account types like, I don't know, debt buyers, third-party collections, late payments, and the exact steps that you need to write your letters and write your reasons. And this also includes that formula that I'm going to break down right now. Okay. And I'm going to give you this example because it's very, very, very straightforward. So if you want to access these two playbooks, they are down in the description. All right. But we're going to go back over here. I'm literally giving you just one example because that is literally all you need. Okay. So this is going to be really, 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 really easy. All right. We are going to go and we are going to have a, let's say we're disputing Capital One. Now with Capital One, we're going to say that the inaccuracies are the balance is reporting as $0, $45, and $33. That is one inaccuracy. That's a blatant inaccuracy. The date last active is reporting as 3 different months and or 2 different months and 3 different years. So 3/18, 2/18, and 3/19. And yes, I see it like that all the time. The date last paid is 4/22, 4/18, and 3/19. Obviously, 2 different months and 3 different years. And then in the comments, there's no notice of dispute, even though in this example, we would have disputed before. And I'm talking about this right here where it says account example. I don't think I can scroll in any more. If I do, it's really just going to blow up these other 2 things that I don't want to zoom in on. All right, so what are we going to do? Our objective is to find inaccuracies or violations per each account that we're disputing to use to remove or correct the account quickly, okay? Quickly. Now, how do we do that? Well, it's really easy. All we're going to do is use this formula right here. Action, justifier, element, reason, and outcome, okay? So if we did that, then we would have this full dispute. It's going to be Capital One. So it's going to, the action is going to be delete. The justifier is the word because. The element we're disputing is the date last paid. I just chose one, okay? We're always presented with multiple inaccuracies. And the reason is going to be those 3 different dates that I provided to you, 4/22, 4/18, and 3/19. Now, what do? Well, you need to literally put this all together. Delete this account for inaccuracy because the date last paid reports as, and then I put the dates on Experian, blah, blah, on TransUnion, blah, 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 on Equifax. That is it. That's literally the only thing that you need to do, okay? There's nothing else. There's no secret to this. If you are having issues disputing any type of account, then you can use this formula for anything. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's an inquiry, a late payment, foreclosure, repossession, a bankruptcy. Take the information from the credit report and plug it in. It's right here in step number 3 on your go-to credit sweep cheat sheet. Okay. So let's go and just draw out an example. So just so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, okay? And I'm going to point out each of the elements here, okay? So let's say in that Capital One example, let's go over to Discover. So we have Discover, and I don't really like how thick this is. So with Discover, we're going to have the date last, let's just use balance to keep it simple. We have 3 different balances, right? We have 44, 52, and 0. Now there's a couple of things here. Anything that shows 0 while the other 2 bureaus show a balance, I'm going to go and I'm going to actually state that this is paid and it needs to be removed, because otherwise this wouldn't be a 0 balance. A 0 balance stipulates paid. So this account needs to be removed. Now, having said that, let's go and create our dispute. So if this is a charge off, we're actually going to want to delete this. So it's going to be delete this account. You can even say this charge off. So let's just say this charge off for inaccuracy, or it could be for violation. So we're going to just say inaccuracy for this example, because is always a justifier. Now, what are we disputing? We're disputing the balance shows 44 on Experian, 52 on Equifax, and 0 paid on TU. That's it. That is it. This is not rocket science, okay? What it is an easy, simple, repeatable formula that I've used to remove over 50,000 negative items from consumer credit reports over the past 4 years, okay? So does this work? Yes, it most definitely works. Is it difficult? No, it is not difficult. If you don't know how to write different dispute reasons, then this is going to be the thing that can most definitely work to remove your negative items. Okay, so let's go point out these things. So delete is going to be what? This is the action. Charge off is literally just telling them what type of account. For inaccuracy, because is the what? Justifier. The balance is the element. And this is the element, shows 44 on Experian, 52 on Equifax, and 0 on TransUnion. So this entire thing here is going to be the reason. Okay, does that make sense? So when we are over here looking at step number 3 on your go-to cheat sheet, which shows you now you're going to learn how to write the perfect dispute reason using the JERO formula. It is the JERO formula because it's AJERO, action, justifier, element, reason, outcome. It's literally taking the information from your credit report, because a lot of people don't know what to do with that information, and we're plugging it in to this very, very, very simple and straightforward formula. Now, all you do is you take your full dispute reason in your actual letter. You're going to put Capital One or Discover or whatever the account number is, 12245, and take that full and total dispute reason and just plug it right in. All right. This is so easy. And yet I'm seeing so many people who are writing the wrong disputes. They're disputing the wrong way. They're disputing online. They're using templates. They're sending in the wrong thing. They're sending disputes to the bureaus first when it should be the collector first. They're disputing with debt buyers when they shouldn't be disputing with the buyers because they're within the statute of limitations. Like, where are you guys getting this information? This is the only way that you should be disputing if you are a beginner or you're struggling to get results. It cannot get any easier than this. Take the information directly from the credit report, right? All these facts that we have, and plug it into this formula, okay? I don't care what it is. It can be used, okay? Now, if you don't know how to do this, you are struggling, you have absolutely no idea what goes where and who does what and all that kind of stuff, then hey, this credit sweep cheat sheet is a playbook that will help you, and it's very, very, very simple. To sendme2.co/get my cheat sheet. That is it. Okay. Also, if you want to access this one, for the collections validation of debt, which can also be used to remove other accounts, not just collections. But if you are struggling to remove your collections, you don't even know whether it can be removed, how to dispute it, the outline, the process, violations. We have 24 different violations here. Then you can head over to that same link, but /collections. So it's going to be sendme2.co/collections. But why did we do this today? Why are we going over this? Well, it's really simple. You guys are disputing the wrong way. You are not getting results. And I am getting results because I am disputing the right way, and I am using the facts, and I am throwing it in the Bureau's face. And I know that you can too, as long as you do it the right way. So if you want to stop sending out the wrong thing and start sending in the right thing to get the right result and get, your credit score up and all that, then hey, this is really easy. Use the links in the description, or you can check out my other 1,200 videos I have going back 9 years. The information is there, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So otherwise, if you want, help personally to see if I can increase your credit scores and remove your negative items, then use that link at the top of your screen right now to schedule a call with me, and I will see if I can help. But it's real simple. It is my740.com. All right. So as a recap, the collections playbook is the full VOD method, and the actual dispute letters that come with it, 24 FCRA and FDCPA violations, and how to dispute and remove collections. The credit sweep playbook is for writing dispute letters, writing dispute reasons, and credit sweep secrets. But that, my friend, is it for today. So I will see you later. I will see you tomorrow. We have a lot to go over, so many things that we need to be talking about, because this is just, people are crazy. All right. But one thing that's going to be the same all the time is that men lie, women lie, and numbers don't lie. And if you really understood mine, then hey, you would be jumping on the bandwagon to see if I can remove your negative items, because hey, guess what? 50,000. Yep. 50,000. Okay. So if you want to be one of the consumers that actually gets their mortgages and they get their loans and they get their kids into better schools and better neighborhoods, and they actually have money in their wallet when they open it, and gas in their cars, and actually have a car instead of, a Flintstone mobile, then my 740